Don't be scared. This is the best part. Think of the joy running through you, pouring out of your veins. You have it all. This very second, you have it all. The expectations, the dreams, just the thought of it at your fingers. It's no good when it's in your hands. The best part is just before. The anticipation of what was to come. I couldn't think of a better time to go.
Picture, if you can, the world in a state of falling. People living but not really living at all. Even the exceptions, the ones a step above the rest in their high-end corners of the world. No, even they can't sleep that easy.
I'm waiting for you. I see you from a mile away. I sense you. I only need one look to determine whether you are ready. For no one's name should be left to rot. No one's memory should wither into oblivion.
His charm will catch you, but his delusions will kill you. Lennox sets up his whole life to cure the world of regret and last wishes, until one day he comes across a sickness he can't eliminate.
His eyes were black, and his mind was damp. I couldn't kill him then.
Follow the story of Lennox Lure, the killer with an eye for a smile, and his attempts to cure young James Black of a sickness that this very eye can't see, that no eye can see. And remember, if you're smiling ear to ear, here's some advice you should take.
To count your blessings one by one, for a happy memory does a joyful death make.
Hi! We're Catch 42 Theatre Company. Catch 42 is dedicated to creating original, stylised and innovative theatre. The company focuses on the darker things in life, the heavier questions, and the people who don't quite fit the status quo.
We seek to transport audiences into our outlandish world, to follow the stories of the distorted and the delusional. We offer a glimpse into the surreal and often fantastical elements of theatre.
With the latest technology and the fresh new minds, we hope to take you along with us on a journey of astonishment and wonder.
For our new up-and-coming show, we will be bringing to you an original production called Killjoy, written by Chloe with the company's vision in mind. The play is set through the eyes of a charismatic but morally distorted Lennox Lure. It follows the dysfunctional relationship between killer and victim, who has to follow a happy experiment in order to die.
Our influences stem from experimental theatre and absurd theatre from the likes of Robert Wilson, Cheek by Jowl and James Thierry, and technology-based companies such as 1927.
Our company are focusing on aims and objectives to get us to the level of performance that we wish to achieve. These include creating an original stylised piece of work that we can tour and focusing on real-life issues.
Through specific influences from people, places and times, we've created a unique world to present these issues, also allowing the audience to view them from an outside perspective, achieving our goal to raise awareness.
I've gathered collaborators to help bring our vision to life. These are experts in the field of music composition, digital media and fashion, just to name a few. We hope to seek further connections throughout our process and development.
Speaking of connections, we hope to reach the public using our student-based and family-based fundraisers and also using social media advertising and paper ad campaigns.
We've been looking at other venues outside of Valentori to debut our work, such as the Loft in Leamington Spa and the Box in Fargo Village. The size, scale and flexibility of our set will likely conclude where we are able to tour.
In terms of set, we're really invested in creating something wonderful to fit into the world of our piece and increase our production value. I've made visual plans to begin the work and taking influences from designers such as Edward Gordon Craig and Heidi Ettinger.
We were also focusing on the digital elements for our piece. As the company's technology manager, I will be looking into the new devices such as mind mapping and floor projection to create a sensory world.
This is a performance you won't want to miss.
We're Catch 42!
Finding the anomalies to understand the ordinary.